Hello, Gemini. What is up with you? How are you, my friends? Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are brand new and you just tripped over Ten of Cups Tarot, welcome. I hope that you will stay. We do have a little bit of fun around here. Thank you so much for being here. I get very witty, sort of bantery kind of when I do Gemini readings. I just love that energy. That's the energy that I take on. I'm an energy reader. So thank you so much for showing up here. If you are interested in being in a community, we are a bit of a community here. I hope that you will leave a thumbs up, even if you don't stay. But please, that subscription button is over there where it's always been. If you'd like to subscribe, we'd love to have you. Let me know in the comments that you're here. I like to be in the comments. Some of us do. If you are the person who is the ride or die, and you are always here with the thumbs up and the hey, all that stuff, right? Sharing, subscribing, all those things. Thank you so much for doing that. I do appreciate you. This is a reading for the week ahead, Geminis. It always is. If you've been here before, you are my ride or die. You do know that this is for the week ahead whenever you find it, right? Whether it's today, tomorrow, or next year. It's always going to be for the week ahead. We're going to do two hands, Gemini, is what we're going to do. We're going to do one reading with one deck. We're going to pick up a second deck. And sometimes those readings will collide with each other. And sometimes there'll be two different subjects. We'll find out what's going on here. Let's figure out what's going on for you, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, my friend. We are almost at your season, right? 21st is your season, Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do we need to know about Gemini going into the week ahead, please? Tell me about Gemini. You're going to hear a bunch of road noise here, Gemini. I got the windows open. It's raining. It smells lovely in here. Let's find out what's going on for you, Gemini. We do have the star. Are you dealing with Aquarius? Aquarius had that show up. So did Libra, by the way. I don't know if you're dealing with another air sign. But it says to me when the star shows up as the first card that you're healing from something that went on back there. The star is card number 17. And the card number 16 is the Tower. So it does feel like you went through some sort of really hard shakedown. I'm going to say in the past. And the past to me is yesterday or before that. It feels like that you're in the midst of healing here and that you're far more hopeful since the Tower, that the Tower was a really hard place to be, but the universe never leaves you hanging out to dry, right? The star comes, the card number 16 is the Tower, card number 17 is the star. So if you are the person who's coming into this reading after having been through a really tough cycle here, I feel like you're doing a really good job with your healing. It tells me that here with the star showing up. Tell me more about Gemini, please. We've got the Eight of Swords. So what you're healing is the mind. It feels like it's a place where you feel like you're stuck. Something went down and it feels like it was a shock. Something fell to the ground. Maybe it was an illusion you were building, something that you thought you wanted that you really didn't want. But I feel like you're kind of stuck in that energy right now with the Eight of Swords energy. It's a place where you put yourself, where you feel like your hands are tied. You can't do anything. You can't see the way clear because you're scared. If you move one way, you'll get cut. You move the next way, you'll get cut. That's what it feels like. Tell me about Gemini, please. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and we do have the Lovers. Very interesting. You are obsessively thinking about, it feels like you're stuck in your head. And maybe it's not obsessive thoughts, but I think that's where you spend most of your time, is thinking about the Knight of Wands in the reverse. It feels to me like you might be in some sort of a connection with a soulmate, and you feel like the passion's not there anymore. You feel like somebody's being lazy with the passion. That they're moving too quickly. Maybe they have a lot of things to do, but they're kind of lazy and maybe they're not doing those things. But one of those things, I feel like you're wondering, right? It's like you're stuck in your head wondering, why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse? Because the Knight of Wands, when you're in a relationship, is a great energy, right? It's sort of a throw you up against the wall kind of passionate sort of love. And I feel like you're not getting that anymore. And I feel like you are in a connection that you believe that the person that you're with is your person. It does feel like that here. Tell me about, because that's you, right? Gemini. So I feel like with the Lovers here that you do feel a deep connection to this person, but it's like the passion's not on point and you don't know why. We do have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is in the reverse. We do have the Justice card, and we do have the Three of Cups. What is this? Six of Cups is in the reverse. You are stuck in nostalgic thoughts. Of what, though? You are stuck in some sort of nostalgia from the past, and I don't feel this has to do with the current connection you're in. I feel like there is somebody else that you're currently thinking about not having communication with, but somebody with the Six of Cups in the reverse tells me that you're sort of stuck in those memories and you can't get out of those memories. It feels like you want to meet up with this person. Now, the thing is I feel that you're already in a connection, but I feel like the connection isn't at a place where you want it to be. First of all, I'm going to say, just talk about it. Talk about it with this person that you feel like the passion is off, or maybe the bloom is off the rose now and all it is relationship, right? That's what happens. Like, it's like when the Knight of Wands is in the upright, it's like the pursuing and the passion and all of that stuff. And then when the Knight of Wands gets in the reverse, you're like, well, where is it now? It's like a reason why some people just don't settle down, because they like the thrill of the chase. So I want to say that you're already in some sort of a relationship, and I don't know if it's committed or not, but the Lovers tells me that you have a very deep connection with somebody. But the Six of Cups in the reverse tells me that you're stuck in nostalgic memories, and that you're trying to make sense of it. I want to say with the Justice card here that you kind of need the truth about something. And I think that's the reason that you can't stop thinking about the past, is because something you didn't get closure, or something didn't turn out in your favor, or you just need to have balance. I feel like the way you're going to do that is by asking someone here to have some sort of a reunion with you. Maybe you might be thinking about an old soul tribe. It could be that. It might be a group of people who you used to go out with, and it feels like you just need to reach out to them or talk to them, or it does feel like you're stuck in these. Yeah, it does feel like, I want to say with these, with the Six of Cups in the reverse, that you're thinking about someone else. They could be a Libra, they could be an Aries, possibly a Taurus. But I want to say that it feels like you are in a relationship that is about to be in a place of commitment. So either you're about to get engaged, or maybe you are engaged. You are going to tell this group of people that you want to speak with them and let them know that you're now taken, that you are no longer out there dating. It feels like the thing is I don't know that you're happy about it, because the Six of Cups in the reverse. It's like you're telling people, yes, I'm engaged, I'm married, or whatever the Hierophant is to you, but it feels like I want to say, like this, the Magician and the Six of Cups doesn't give me the good energy. The Six of Cups being in the reverse with the Magician tells me that it's like the words you're using are actually manipulative, or that you're lying to somebody, that you don't really want them to know what exactly is going on here, that you are in this commitment and it is a stable commitment, but it feels like you need to reach out to an old group of people who you used to have memories with, or who you're stuck in the memories with, to tell them about it. And I don't know why you need to tell them about it. Why is that? Because of the Knight of Swords. You just need to say it. It's like you want them to hear it from you. You want them to hear it from the horse's mouth. You want them to hear it from you and not from anyone else. So I'm wondering if there's somebody in that group of people who possibly you are stuck in nostalgic memories with. Tell me why you're in the Eight of Swords here, please. Tell me why Gemini is in the Eight of Swords. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups. And we have the Judgment card. That energy tells me that you are stuck in your head about this relationship and whether you want to continue on with it or not, because the Knight of Wands is in the reverse. The Eight of Swords is coming up with the Ace of Cups. And although I feel like this is a new connection, I feel like you're stuck thinking about it. You feel stuck here. Like it feels like you feel stuck in a connection that you're not really sure if you want it. There is romance here, and that's the thing. There is romance. There's two cups, right? One in the hand of the Knight, one cup here. There is two cups. You do love the person that you're with, but you're in the Eight of Swords about the Knight of Wands here. We do have the Judgment card. You're about to make some type of decision about a romantic connection that you're in. And the Judgment card also tells me that maybe the Six of Cups here in the reverse, you thinking about somebody from the past, because this is kind of past energy. It feels like with the Judgment card here that maybe you want to tell a specific person that you had feelings for. You want them to hear it from you first. You don't want them to hear it from a group of people. It's like somebody you either used to be married to, or you had a serious relationship with. Maybe it's somebody you've had children with, and you want them to hear it from you first. We've got the Temperance card. We've got the King of Wands and the Chariot. You're telling them, look, I can't see you anymore. The King of Wands in the reverse. So not only is the Knight of Wands in the reverse, but the King of Wands is in the reverse. We have Temperance here, which is the moment of alchemy. It's like it's taken you a long time to get here, but it feels like there is something happening here. The King of Wands is in the reverse and the Chariot is here. It's almost like you're trying, I feel like, it does feel like, Gemini, that you're saying to someone, look, I can't have feelings for you. I'm ready to get married. I can't have feelings for you. There is still an Ace of Cups here. You're thinking about it, obsessively thinking about the Ace of Cups. Tell me why the Knight of Wands is here in the reverse. The King of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Huh. I feel like you have another soulmate, and I feel like you still have feelings for them. The Queen of Cups is here, and you're trying to have the courage to just carry on with what you're doing, but I think with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it's not very passionate and fun and desirable where you are anymore. Why is the Star here? What are we healing from? Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I feel like the reason that you're in the relationship that you're in right now is you're staying there because it's financially stable. That's what it feels like here. You're staying there because it's financially stable, and in the past you've struggled. You've struggled with finances, and now you've met somebody who you're in a committed relationship with, and that person has a lot of finances. Maybe you two have grown finances together, but I think you're with the King of Pentacles, the one who is ready to settle down, the one who's a father, the one who is providing for you. Feminine or masculine, this person is doing all the provisions. And I feel like you're not telling somebody who you can't stop thinking about, you're stuck in nostalgia with. I feel like you want them to hear it from you. You don't want them to hear it from someone else. And I feel like with the King and Queen of Swords, that this is your person from the past, whether they're Libra, Gemini, Aquarius or not. I feel like you're going back around to that person with the Judgment card to tell them that there's no passion. I can't have passion with you anymore. This is not what we're doing. And the Chariot is here. It tells me that you need victory in telling this person. The thing is, I think you're telling them because the swords are here, but I don't think you believe it. I don't think you believe it. I feel like you're telling this person, you want them to hear it from you, and you're like, I can't do this with you. Even though I have feelings for you, very deep feelings. Queen of Cups is in the middle. Even though I have very deep feelings for you, I just want you to let you know that I'm getting married, and so this is something that we can't do anymore. We have the Hermit here. It feels like you need to think about it. Where do you want to give your reciprocity? It feels like somebody here is really unclear. It's like you're in the best financial position you've ever been in your life in this relationship that's current, but I feel like you feel that now that you're about to get married with the Hierophant showing up, that you've got to tell that other person you're going to give it to them in straight terms. But I want to say that you still have passion for that person. You can't get out of the nostalgic feelings and emotions about that person, the thoughts, the times that you had with them in the past. We have Aquarius energy. We have Taurus. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Aries energy. We have Cancer energy. Queen of Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've got Libra, Virgo, Pisces. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Gemini energy. What's this? King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. More Aquarius energy. Interesting. All right, Gemini. Let's find out what else is going on for you. Second hand for Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. What else do we need to know? What else does Gemini need to know for the week ahead, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I feel like you, it may not be in the week ahead that you visit with this person, but I feel like you're preparing for that. I feel like that's a conversation that you feel you need to have, but I don't think you have. I think you have unresolved feelings with some soulmate from the past that it didn't work out with. All right. Tell me about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What does Gemini need to know, please, about the week ahead? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're engaging in self-mastery. You're working really hard on something. It might be on yourself. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. It's about trying to be perfect. trying to make sure that you have, whatever it is that you do, I think, Gemini, that you do it with the energy of never giving up until you reach this level of perfection. Look, I say perfection, and perfection's not a great thing. It's not. It's not. It'll leave you stuck, and a lot of times it'll leave you stuck. But I mean, as we're growing, it's always good to get into the self-mastery mode, right? Figuring out who we are, what we like. It's really important. We do have the Six of Pentacles. Why do we have the Six of Pentacles? We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So the Six of Pentacles. I want to say that you're very engaged in the self right now. I feel like you're not ignoring people, Gemini, but you're very focused on you, focused on your perfection, or your perfectionist attitude, or you're working on something you're trying to gain perfection over. So whether that is, we've got a ballet dancer, whether you've taken, no matter when you take on something, Gemini, you must know everything about it and become the subject matter expert, I want to say. And I want to say that although you're giving other people reciprocity, I don't think you're making a lot of time for other people because you have so many other things that are going on. I feel like you're learning new things, coming to some realizations. I feel like you're getting some clarity about who you are or what you can do. Like a lot of people like to push their bodies. Maybe you're working out a lot, or it feels like somebody is had some sort of a realization or clarity that something's got to change. The Two of Wands is about expansion, right? It's about, I got to make a decision about what I'm going to do next. And I feel like you are preparing by this self-mastery. So it could be painting, it could be learning the guitar, it could be drawing, it could be working out of the gym. Take it as it resonates for you, but it feels like there are people around you who are like, where's Gemini? And I think that you're just like not really paying attention to anybody else but you at this time. And I feel like you are preparing for something. Tell me what Gemini is preparing for. It feels like whatever you're doing in this self-mastery stage here is preparing you for something. What's the Two of Wands? Tell me about this. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Two of Swords, and we have the Fool. So it feels like for some of you, you are preparing yourself emotionally to expand your love or your emotion. Maybe it's time for you to get back into the dating stage, right? Or it feels like with the King of Cups King of Cups is the one who is very psychic, has a great depth, but really doesn't show it on the surface, right? Somebody who is very slow moving because of fixed sign, right? Scorpio, but also Pisces and Cancer. It's a general reading. Slow moving, slow to show your feelings on the surface. I think you're preparing to love again. That's what it feels like. Maybe you're preparing to love again. We have the Two of Swords here. There is something here that you're failing to see, and I feel like you are keeping whatever the King of Cups is to you, whether it's the depth of love or preparing for love, or maybe you're preparing to meet somebody like in a deep love situation. I feel like right now is not the time. I feel like there's something that you don't see about this leap of faith. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Feels like this self-mastery here could be of the mind as well because of the Ace of Swords. It's like you're preparing yourself to speak with somebody about feelings, or preparing to, like you want the conversation, like what you want to say has to be perfect. Like it's something that you're going over here, over and over and over again, doing it hoping to find perfection. Tell me more about the King. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the World card, and we have the Knight. That's you. The Knight of Swords. You're preparing to be really brave for some sort of new beginning here. The Three of Pentacles is telling me community, someone that you know, a friend of a friend, or maybe this is someone that you met in the corporate world, maybe the Pentacle world, and it feels like you've befriended this person. They could be the Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or maybe that's your energy. Take it as it resonates, but you're right here with the Gemini energy, but it still could be that. I feel like with the World card here, that it feels like what you're preparing for is to communicate with someone brand new. You're not ready to do it just yet, but I feel like you're communicating to someone about something brand new. It could be about a new cycle, new chapter of your life. Because the World card is here, it feels like to me that something here is accomplished, I want to say. So I want to say that whatever you're working on in the 8 Pentacles, you are going to accomplish that. I feel like you want to tell somebody about it. And as you tell this person, they could be an Aries. As you tell this person, I feel like this person is somebody that you may have closed the door on. Maybe you haven't spoken with them. It feels like they were a friend and you haven't really spoken to them before, because I feel like you have super deep feelings for this person. It feels like you aren't speaking with them, but you are friends with them, but you have super deep feelings for them. It feels like whenever you accomplish something, when you accomplish something huge, and you'll understand this from the perspective of those of you who have lost the best friend, or who have lost mom or dad, or whoever your best friend is. If you've lost the connection with that person, or they're no longer on the earth, whenever something really beautiful happens in your life, or you accomplish something or reach a milestone, that's the first person you want to call, but you can't reach out and speak with them. That's what this feels like. It feels like you want to reach out and speak with somebody, but you feel like you shouldn't. Tell me more about this. This is somebody that you are very attracted to. Somebody who has gone on their own path. And although you're holding on to them, I don't feel as though you're speaking with them anymore. It feels like you are holding back. Holding back, telling this person that you're very attracted to them, that you have a very deep feel for them. And the 3 of Pentacles is like, this is a friendship. I don't really know if I should say anything, but I do want to take this to the next level. I'm at the crossroads of my life. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm working really hard, or practicing, perfecting my life. And I feel like this might be a realization. This Ace of Swords might be a realization. We do have 4 swords, 1, 2, and then 2 in the hands of the 2 of Swords. And it feels like you've been doing some healing, or you've reached some sort of level of healing that it's going to take in order to open conversation with this person here. They could be a Leo. They don't have to be. I feel like when the sun shows up in the reverse, it's a little bit of moon energy for me. It's like, I'm not really sure what I should do from here. I'm not ready to do it. And I would say to you, don't push yourself. It feels like you do want to reach out and speak with somebody. It's like you're holding yourself back from racing in on them and saying, look what I accomplished. Like, can you clap for me? I want to say that you've accomplished something that maybe you don't tell other people, or maybe no matter what other people say, even if they give you the kudos, it doesn't mean the same as this person. This person who is your friend, or who is a friend you haven't spoken with in a while. We have on the Ace of Swords, we have the 7 of Wands, we have the 9 of Wands, and we have the Lovers. So I do believe that this friend of yours here is somebody that you believe is your soulmate. I feel like you do have really deep feelings for somebody here, and it feels like you keep them at arm's length. It's a realization that you kind of got to keep this person at arm's length for now until you work out some of your bugs. I want to say that you're really, and I mean bugs, by that I mean that you're working really hard on either your body, yourself, your mind, whatever it is, right? We got the Ace of Swords here. Maybe you're doing psychological work, or psychology, learning how to control your thoughts, and getting downloads and learning things. It feels like somebody here is holding the 2 of Wands in the air. So I want to say that you are at the crossroads of your life here, but we do have 5 Wands, which tells me you're holding back, or that you feel like there might be too much competition for the person that you want to express your feelings to. I feel like you want to express your feelings, but the 2 of Swords next to the King of Cups tells me you're not ready to do it. But you do want to do it in the future. We do have the Lovers here, and so that's your energy, right? We have your energy on the table twice here. I feel like this is your energy, and I feel like you're right around the corner from contacting this person, because I feel like you can't stop thinking about them. It feels like they're on your mind, and it's become exhausting. And it's been exhausting trying to keep them at bay, or keep them at arm's length, or it's like you really want to move forward and speak to this person and maybe tell them your feelings, because you're at the crossroads of your life. It feels like you're not You're not with anybody in a romantic sense right now. We have the Two of Pentacles. So you have to make a choice in the Pentacle world to meet them face to face. And that's why you haven't moved forward yet. The decision hasn't yet been made in the mind, but I feel like you know that if this conversation goes down, if I talk to this person and bring them in on all the things that I've accomplished and the doors that I've closed and the chapter that I've ended, that it's going to have to be face to face. Tell me what else we need to know. You want to give somebody reciprocal energy here, but you're kind of scared to do it. Why is Gemini scared to do it? Like, I don't know that you're scared. I don't think any Gemini is scared, really. I see you guys as freedom fighters, but I don't think you're scared, but I feel like you're feeling unprepared. That's why you're working so hard. This, I feel, is like working on the mind. You're working really hard to prepare yourself mentally to meet with this person. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, we do have the Two of Cups, and we do have the Wheel of Fortune. There it is. So it does feel like you're ready to make a change. You're ready to move forward with love here. Move forward to a brand new beginning, a brand new cycle of love here. And it feels like wherever you were before was probably chaotic, and now you want to move to the calm. The calm is the King of Cups. So I feel like what we're seeing here is that you're going to take your time. And I think it's a good thing. You're going to take your time because you're usually wanting to rush in. And I feel like that's changed for you because the sun is in the reverse. I feel like it's not time to go, and you can feel that. It's like things are still in the moon energy. I haven't haven't worked enough on my shadow work or something like that. It feels like it's not the time to go. Because although the sun is a great place to be, I liken it to laying on the beach. It's beautiful and warm, and it's a great place to be, but you're just not growing there. And I feel like you're worried that you haven't grown enough to be able to start a new chapter with this person. So you're taking your time, which is great, and you're going over the details. Again, Virgo energy, which is kind of the perfection attitude that you have. And I'm going to say don't wait too long because perfection's never going to happen, you realize, right? It's sort of an illusion that society's come up with. So we have the Two of Cups, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like what you want to do here, it feels like that when it's go time, you don't want to lose. Something is going to change, and I feel it's going to be like a shift of energy. It feels like there is going to be it feels like you've changed the heart space, and so you're moving really carefully, going over the details and making sure that everything's in place. I don't want to say anything out of the line. I don't want to give this person a reason to back away from me. So the Wheel of Fortune tells me that very fortunate things are coming. It is a moment of divine timing here. It is fate that you do move forward, but I feel like, the Wheel of Fortune will notify you and let you know when it's time to go. You will feel it. You'll feel the shift of energy. So I feel like you really do have deep feelings for somebody here, and there might be someone that you've had an ending with, and that adds complications, right? That maybe you feel betrayed by this friend, or this friend feels betrayed by you, but I feel like you've never stopped thinking about this person. In fact, I think you think about them a lot. And I think what's changing here is that you've decided that even though we've had this ending, something's got to change. I can't stop thinking about this person. I feel like you're thinking about them in a very passionate and desirable kind of way as well. Like it feels like you think about them sexually when they're not around. And it does feel like you're ready to throw your seeds of intention, but just not yet, I want to say. We do have the Judgment card. This is somebody that you might be asking for a second chance with this person. That's Virgo and Piscean energy in the Judgment card. We do have Leo energy here. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Virgo energy here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We do have Aquarius energy here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, more Aries, more Gemini. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to leave it right there, my friend. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you, and I'll be back for you, Gemini, because I'm always back. Love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye.